Okay, y'all, so today I'm going to show y'all how I make my strawberry crunch topping. Similarly known as the ice cream bar. I use this vanilla jello, but this is actually the wrong one, and I didn't realize that until I looked over it. You do not want the box that says cook and serve, because it can work, but I personally just think it comes out different. So you want the regular box that don't say cook and serve on it. So the one to the left is the one you should get. I don't even, just throw the whole cook and serve away. So I'm going to open the pack of the regular vanilla pudding, and I'm going to pour it into my food grinder. If you don't have a food grinder, you can always use a bowl. You're just going to have to manually mix everything up with your hands with a glove on or with a fork. And it takes more time to me. I've found using this food grinder is like the easiest way to mix the stuff up. And it takes less time. So I'm going to get my margarine. Some people use butter, so if you want to use butter, that's fine, but margarine comes out just fine to me. And I'm pretty much just going to, I don't have a set measuring amount that I use. I really just look at the texture and know, okay, this is enough. But I can tell you most of the time I'm using 2 spoonfuls. I have forgot to get my flour, so I had to get that ready. There's one, and there's another one. Give me some flour. Just a spoonful. And another spoonful. I'm going to put the top on that. And I'm going to just blend that up. Once the color starts showing like a deeper color outside of how the contents looked, then you know this is good. But I needed a little bit more margarine. Them spoons I did wasn't really full. So I'll say 2 nice spoonfuls full is good to me. And then I'm just going to put the top back on that, mix that up, shake it around a little. And this is just fine. So I'm going to take the top off, show you the texture a little bit. Nice and thick, not too mushy and not too hard. Like, it's like the perfect texture. And if it's just a little left in there, it's fine, because it still stands out when you do the strawberry part. So I'm just leave that on the on my tray with my parchment paper on top. And then I get the strawberry jello pack. That one doesn't have one where you could get it wrong, honestly. So it's not like the vanilla one. This one, I'm just going to pour it in here. Add me some margarine. See, these spoonfuls are way bigger than the ones I did for vanilla. I think I did 3 big ones. I did a little bit too much margarine. So I'll say just 2 nice spoonfuls full of margarine will be good, because you don't want to have too much, because you'll see. I'll let you all know. So I'm just going to mix that up, and I added my flour too, 2 spoonfuls. See, that color comes right in. And see, this is a little more mushy. It's not like the first vanilla batch. The vanilla one was perfect. This one is a little mushy. So I'm going to just add some flour on top of this. I'm just getting everything out the little bowl. Put that back. And I'm going to just mix that up together. Adding some flour on top. I'm sorry y'all can't really see all the way. Next time I know to make sure it's pushed over. The camera's pushed over more, but you pretty much see what I'm doing. Just mixing the ingredients up and combining it. Okay, that's that. You have your strawberry and your vanilla, and you're just gonna mix it together for the strawberry crunch. And then I want to spread it across the whole sheet pan. If you didn't have parchment paper, it's going to be a mess. I've never done it with foil, but I personally think parchment paper will have to be the best resolution. And I'm going to just wipe that. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to put it in the oven on 330 for a few minutes. And this is it when it comes out the oven. I actually left it in there a little too long. So you see like the gooey spots. I don't like that. But I'm going to let it sit out and cool now. Okay, I let this sit out for about an hour and cool down. And it's hardened up. So I'm going to put it back into my food grinder. Sorry, y'all. Again, if you don't have a food grinder, you're just going to literally break it up with your hands and crumble it up and put it in whatever container you're going to be storing it in. But again, I'm going to be using the food grinder, and I'm going to put that in there. Put as much as I can. Regardless that it came out a little gooey, it's still going to work. Like, if you didn't have a food grinder and it came out gooey, you probably wouldn't even feel like playing with it. But the food grinder just makes it so much easier. And I'm just mixing that up. And I'm going to show you all once it finishes. Take the top off. And this is some strawberry crunch I already had. Made about 2 days ago. And this is just how it looked. I was running low, so I had to make some more. Just a few photos of it. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so now I'm going to take the one I just mixed up, and I am going to pour it into this bowl. If it wasn't so gooey, it probably wouldn't be so mixed. Like, the strawberry got a little gooey. That's why I like to leave it in the oven for about, honestly, 2.5 minutes. No more than 4 minutes. I have the oven already preheated, so it should be just fine. You don't want to overheat it, and then it'll burn. So, this texture a little thick, but it's still fine because I'm going to just sit it in the refrigerator for a little while and let it harden up and get cold. And another thing, when you're storing this, you can have it sitting out. I would say you could leave it sitting out for up to a month. But I personally put mine in the refrigerator unless I'm going to be using it like the next day. So either or is fine as long as it's stored. And this is just how it came out. Strawberry crunch. It's just similar to the ice cream bar people always have. The Good Humor strawberry shortcake ice cream bar. And this is just a copycat topping of it. I use it a lot, actually, so I'm frequently making it. Thanks for watching my video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.